Welcome to another episode of Spilling the Veal with your host, Terrence Jennings, and our co-host slash producer, Big Balake Macaulay in the building. What's going on, Blake?
Big episode. We had a lot of stuff happen since our last episode. It seems like we came out with that and boom, a bunch of news starts happening. We got a staff shuffling up. We got some rumors flying around about some players coming in. Got a
Yeah,
lot of
it's
stuff going on. Portal hadn't even started yet.
man, it's a lot of stuff shaking up out there in the portal, man. A lot of pieces being moved around. We getting to work early, the chessboard. Hey man, like I said, it's chess, not checkers. So man, it's a lot of things that's happening, going on in the field. But we're gonna get to that in a minute, man. Just go ahead and give them some knowledge they can't get in college.
Yeah, they'll get all that from, of course, the Cardinal Flyover presented by Derrick A. Stewart. This is where you can kind of learn about stuff surrounding the university. It's going to be outside of just strictly our basketball program right here. We might shine some alumni on, or shine some light on alumni, just some, just some things going around in other sports. So we're going to get kicked off with number one on the Cardinal Flyover. This is where we're going back on a couple of former coaches right here. This is a replacement for Rick Pitino coming right out of that era. Chris Mack is hired at USF. Team we just took them out of the tournament. He took Pat Kelsey's job at College of Charleston. Now he goes to USF right here. It seemed like it was completely out of nowhere. So big for him. And then number two, Luke Murray, who was an assistant on Chris Mack's staff. I think he was the assistant my freshman year when we were number one in the country. And then COVID hits. I think some stuff goes on. He gets dismissed. He goes to UConn, wins a couple national championships. And now he is going to Boston College, back in the ACC. So I'm going to say we're going to be playing him next year. Hopefully we can get Bill Murray back in the Yum Center.
Yeah, man. Shout out Bill Murray, man. Huge fan. Yeah, man, it's a lot of legendary stuff going on around here, man. So yeah, for sure.
Yeah, shoot, his dad helped defeat the Monstars. You kidding me?
Yeah, man. Come on, Space Jam. Come on, man. Everybody know what's going on, man. Hey, it's a classic. Shout out Brian, but look, hey,
one is definitely better than two.
Hey, we all know. Hey, we know the truth, man. We know the truth. Classic movie. All the players in there. I always wish I wanted to be a Monster, man. I tried to come from the free throw line, stretch just like MJ. I believe I could fly. Hey, man, it was a legendary time, man. So yeah, shout out Space Jam for sure.
I was more on the Muggsy Bogues type right there.
Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah, I was more of a Muggsy guy.
Yeah, man. Let's see. I did like Muggsy. I was I like Patrick. I like Charles. Even Charles Bart. Everybody know about Charles now. He not too many everybody fan, but back then he was a monster, man. But hey, man, shout out all those guys, man. That was a classic movie. I don't know if they can act that good, but for a kid, they hit it right on the money, man.
Number two, our football team on the 24th, they had their pro day. So this is basically like their version of the NBA Combine, NFL Combine, to where everybody coming out of the draft is able to perform in front of all these different scouts. It was over at the Traeger Center, which is the practice facility over there. So Renee Conga, he's on our defensive line. He had a huge performance. He didn't get an invite to the NFL Combine, so this was kind of his chance to show that he should have been there. This guy is 6'4", 300 pounds. He had a 4.78 40-yard dash, 37-inch vertical. His vertical, broad jump, shuttle, and L drill would have all ranked number one among defensive tackles at the Combine. His 40-yard dash would have been number two among all defensive tackles. That boy, he's from Ottawa, Canada, Ontario.
So, yeah, man. Shout out Canada, eh?
Yeah.
Shout out Canada, eh? But hey, man, shout out to the water in Canada, man, because that's a monster, man, for real. But I mean, so 37-inch vertical, 300 plus pounds, 6'4". Mama, there goes that man. Hey, man, excited for that young man. I'm excited to see what he can bring to us, man. And hey, he played with us for a while. So shout out him, man. Shout out to his future. I mean, how can you not pick him up? Somebody's got to take this man. I mean, 6'4", 300.
He just earned a
You
payday.
you can find yourself. You can find some Cowboys. I'm a Cowboys fan. Hey man, you see what's going on, Cowboys? We can use something. All right. Hey, we'll pick him up. We'll love him. Jerry, hey, you know what's going on, man. Jerry, we need something. But yeah, man. I mean, this is great for us to be hosting this type of event too. Also, get a good look at some of these guys and get to see what type of athletes are. It's 2026. It's a new era of athletes. They have their access to so many different type of equipment, so many type of just different supplements, so many different things that they can use at their will, on top of just good genetics and just so many things that's culminating into you're getting to see the new athletes, man. So even football, what Dion, we had Deion Sanders coming up, we had Randy Moss, we had Michael Vick, just different athletes that you're seeing across each sport. So I'm just excited to see who's that new guy that's going to innovate the game and just change your outlook on positioning and just everything, So we'll see how it goes, man. But I'm excited to see what's going on, and I'm glad we get a good close up on a lot of this stuff, man. So shout out to Ville, man. It's a lot of good stuff going on around here.
Yeah, he's 6'4", 300 pounds. Imagine he's on the D line. Imagine
Yeah,
like a left tackle. So
yeah,
there's a Koa Pete who plays for Arizona right now.
yeah.
He, I mean, he's one of their best players, one of the top players in last year's high school recruiting class. His older brother is Andrews Pete. He's in the NFL, 6'7", 315 pounds. Imagine, I mean, obviously he's a center. Imagine meeting
Yeah.
that guy meeting him under the
Mm.
rim.
Man, I ain't beat nothing. That's how that would have sent some Mardo or somebody at him and like, hey, go get him.
You
He
know how
asked about
football
you.
players play basketball. Imagine 6'7", 300 bills coming right at you.
You know who I got a chance I'll tell a quick story, man. I got a chance to play with Nadamu Sue.
Oh, Ndamukong Suh.
Ndamukong Suh. I'm
Oh,
sorry if
so you basically played against him. Jeez.
yeah, man. He was good friends with one of my buddies overseas on my team. And he kept saying he was his friend too. I didn't believe him till he flew out there and pulled up and got out the car and was like, "Hey, I'm chilling with y'all for a week." So uh and this, it was when he was a little bit fresh into the league, but he was practicing with us because we had a couple of guys short. And man, he got out there. He was so strong, man. I'm telling you, this one of the, and I was because I'm taller. He's probably like 6'3", 6'4".
That's what I'm
And he
looking at his Dims right now. He's 6'4", 313.
and honestly, he didn't he carried 313 really well, though, I might say. He didn't look that big. He just looked fit. He was big, but he was just he looked like he was big, but he can run for miles. So he's in shape too. So he doesn't get tired, strong. He's a little wild in the little wild in the head though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I've heard some. I mean, obviously, him and Aaron Rodgers had a beef, but
Yeah.
I've heard like off the field, the guy he's
Yeah.
very intellectual, like very, very smart. But once
Yeah.
you get him in a competitive environment, it's
Yeah.
like something snaps
Yeah.
in that dude's head, and
Um, yeah.
he's a different animal.
Oh man, he's the sweetest guy you can be around. Just super wonderful, wonderful guy, man. But when it's that time to get it going, hey, it's nothing that can stand in this man's way. But you get to those football players, they know what they're doing out there. They know how to hold their base, but it's uh it's just exciting to see how these sports can cross over too. They're like, man, I can do what you do. And then you got some basketball. And I ain't gonna lie, not every basketball player can play football. Or if you do, it's a certain position. Like I try to get out there a little bit, but it ain't work. It
You're
ain't
getting
work
hit
out.
low. Yeah, you're getting hit low.
Hey, they going right after my legs. I was like, oh dog, get me out of here. But I try to play a little bit. I got a couple touchdowns, couple of 2-point
Were you
conversions.
playing in high school?
Yeah. I played my sophomore year.
What were you? Oh my lord! What was your height sophomore year?
Well, I was about 6'5", 6'6". I
You're at
was
a
pretty
tight end.
tall. Tight end for sure. Yeah, they had me a tight end, man. I
Those
was so
kids
mad.
were so mad. It's like, "What am I supposed to do?" These kids are 5'10" DBs. It's like, "Well, how do I guard this guy?"
Yeah, but I scored a couple touchdowns just because anytime we'll make it to, we had really good running backs. I'm talking about real good running backs, and we'll get on the goal line, and if we're not going for a field goal because our field goal kicker wasn't the best, they just throw it up to me, and I'll
Little
just go
jump
right.
ball.
Yeah, just like a rebound or something. I'll go get it, come down with it, and they looking right at my legs too. They just get his legs, get his legs, get his legs. I'm like, bruh. But
Stay away
I
from my
played.
legs.
I I was like, man, I gotta protect him for basketball season. But I love football, man. It's man, hey, look, if you can do it, you out there, man, it's wartime. Any competitive sport I'm down with. So I don't care what it is, bro. Let's rock, man. So hey, yeah, shout out them.
All right, number 3 in our Cardinal Flyover. Uh, no, I guess we'd call a friend of the show, McKinley Randolph. She had some sweet merch come out. Look at this, Terrence. We'll show it on the screen as well.
Ooh.
Hey, we're not doing any
Oh,
partnership right here or anything, but you all can catch the link in the description of this shirt and all our other merch because
yeah.
that's
Hey,
that's sweet.
bravo. I love to see that, man. That's a wonderful. We call them pieces. That's a wonderful piece. You dropping on them real quick. And we looking forward to more, man. I love the color, I love the design, simplicity, and it's delivered with perfection.
Yeah, go to that
Yeah,
website. Always support our athletes. A little bit, obviously, if you get on that NIL store right there, a little bit goes back to our athletes. So it's going to
yeah,
support back a little bit.
yeah, support them, man. Show some love, man. We out really showing entrepreneurship, trying to make sure especially our young women and men and women, they're out here creating their own businesses, becoming bosses and CEOs of their own right at an early age. So let's support it and let's lock in for the next generation so we can be able to leave something behind for our legacies.
They got a lot of sweet designs. Doesn't matter who it is, Javant, like they've got those cool, just really cool designs. They got ones of everybody you can think of at the university. So it's
Yeah,
pretty sweet.
yeah, I love it. I love to see it, man. Love to see it. Yes, sir.
We'll get into this talk about our men's team now. There's been a lot going on. We'll start with the departure of a couple coaches that we've had. First, with Thomas Carr, it came out that he accepted the same job at Indiana University. And then it came out, I believe it was might have been the day after that Brian Cloman, who is our GM, took the same job down at Auburn for Steve Pearl. So we now have 2 spots open up on our staff. Terrence, where do you kind of hope? Obviously, hope everything with them and their future goes well. Appreciate everything that they did for the university and the time that they put in. But with these 2 new coaches, it's also shout out Mike Rutherford. I saw that he tweeted this yesterday as well. But what he's heard is they might be replacing it with one coach to take both of these spots. So
Mm.
if it's one coach, 2 coaches filling both voids, what do you really hope that we fill in this void when it comes to a new coach?
With over 300 homes sold in the last 5 years, Derrick A. Stewart is a trusted expert. Whether you're buying or selling, Derrick gets results.
Guys, we gotta take a look at this bathroom.
Oh man, I definitely gotta check this.
Look, Blake, even TJ can fit in the shower.
Big shower for a big guy.
Contact him today and experience the difference.
Okay, Derrick, I love everything that I've seen so far. There's only one thing that's missing. Where's the basketball goal at?
Come on, TJ. You know I'll take care of you.
Derrick, I think you just need to stick to selling houses.
Big wins equals big moves.
If you're looking to buy or sell in Louisville, you already know.
When you're ready to buy or sell, you know the person to call. Derrick A. Stewart. Derrick sells Louisville.
It just shows that we're just basically trying to shake things up, and there are other opportunities out there. Who knows? These guys may have just had other doors open up for them in other places. So it's not necessarily like they did something bad or anything. They just had newer opportunities, maybe a bigger bag. But I know that Coach PK knows what he needs. I'm not the one here to tell him what he needs, who he needs to refer to. I'm not that guy. Brother, you know what you know what you need, and you're going to do that. I can see, and there's some things opening up for you to fill those positions. Maybe you're just somebody that's can give you a different look on things, just an outlook, and open up some different defensive looks. Different, just you need to have different voices kind of flow through the locker room, and you know, hey, it it was a up and down season, but it's actually I think we're on the positive trajectory. We're on the upward trajectory, so we have a lot we can build on, and we got a bag. We got bag, and we can drop bags on. We can drop a bag on somebody. We can put this person in another position. Everybody that's moving on from this position is should be moving up because this is a very prominent place that you're playing at a Pac House, you're playing at a legendary program. Everything should be up from here. So whatever is happening, got people coming in, and hopefully they care as much as the fans do. It's a different time. It's a lot more business incorporated in the game of basketball. So there's not going to be like the old times where I understand the fans want all the players to care. It's a different time. It's a lot more money involved. The good old days aren't now. The good old days is about who got the most money. So you hope you get a guy like Big Zuberus that just appreciates to being here and appreciates being a part of the program and soaks it in. That's just icing on the cake. So we just got to make sure we got somebody that's coming in, shake things up, give us a different look on certain things, and somebody that Coach PK can really run. Just whatever he's feeling. Maybe you have a picture, but maybe they can make it come to light or something, or really draw it out for you. So you got to make a decision as a coach. What do I want for me, or what do I want was best for the team? It might be a guy you could bring in that you don't necessarily get along with too much, but he has so much impact on the team, and he's helping. So you got to kind of weigh those options. I don't know, what they're looking for, but I had a Walter McCarty. He helped us tremendously. Accountability, keep the ball up, go up strong, duck in strong. Oh, you can't do it. Let me show you how to do it. This is how you do it. Constantly, reminders. Dunk everything around the basket, run the floor. Just accountability, nonstop accountability. Those type of guys. And scouting, good at scouting. Hey, yo, man, I like to go left over that left shoulder, man. Make sure you jam that left shoulder so he doesn't get to that jump hook. And then watch this up and under. He likes to do the up and under too. So stay down, don't jump too early, get yourself in foul trouble. You got to stay out of foul trouble. Just those type of things. So somebody that you could trust that's been there, that knows the work that it takes. So whatever they're telling you isn't something that they haven't done before. Yeah, it's a lot, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. This is the cards that we've been dealt. No pun intended. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love somebody just to really kind of unlock if Frew does not hit the transfer portal, because we're in that age. If he doesn't want to be here, he can go back to Germany if he wants to. He can hit the transfer portal. But if we keep him around, I would love to get somebody to help get him because we can say that like the book was out. He didn't really have if it wasn't a pick and roll on a lob, it's like he was kind of offensively limited. And so I think if we were able to get some guy to work with him down low to get maybe an up and under jump hook, just a couple moves to get instead of just that back down over your left shoulder, I feel like that could help him a lot.
Hey, man. Yeah, we got Fruit coming. I'm excited for him too. Hey, I'm available. Coach PK, I am available. Hey, listen, y'all ain't gotta pay me. I'll do it for free, man. I'll come up there, get them right, just because I love the Ville. But nah, yeah, if we could get somebody in there that's just gonna challenge him a little bit around the rim, just constant reminders and get the cardio up. Got to get your cardio up. You know, conditioning is the best thing that would be on his side is just making sure he's constantly able to move and access his moves because it's hard to access a lot of those moves when you're tired. You know, you could tell about somebody to do this, do that, set hard screen, but they're just tired. They can't do it. So really focus on your conditioning and building that muscle memory. But yeah, if you could get somebody in that could really help with that inside presence, work with those bigs, get them finishing around the cup because we're gonna talk about it later. Just who we got coming in, somebody that hopefully that we can get in that can penetrate the middle and find our bigs to where they don't have to make too many moves. They can just go up and finish and dunk. Shoot, we'll be solid. That's all we're missing, and we'll be solid.
Yeah, there was this, it was going around earlier. Basically, every team that's left right now they're filled with like top bigs. It's like, yeah, they've got good guard. Arizona's got good guards, but they've got elite bigs. Purdue, I mean, look at their big guys. Illinois is like they're monsters, and that's how they were able to contain Houston, who was also a bunch of monsters. And it's like, yeah, we can have all the guards we want, but if we don't have really a threat, at least like a threat to do some offensive moves on that block. Because I feel like we brought it up earlier, probably a month or so ago, that I feel like the last time we've had a center that we can just throw the ball to on the block. If it's going difficult, we need a point, say, here, get us a point, get us a bucket right here. And that was Stephen Enoch when I was a freshman in college back in 2019. And so that's probably the last time he really had somebody like that. And so I think if we were able to get, because the last couple of years, it's kind of been more of that pick and roll. And obviously it's working for a Pat Kelsey offense. Those guys shoot almost 80% from the field. Right. But if you're able to get, I mean, how many times did Sonny have that ball on the block? And it was just a couple post moves here and there could have added 6 points to a game.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I feel like it gets somebody else that can compliment him too. He's not that type of player that can just dominate all the bigs out there and just dominate if he had maybe a complimentary big, a differently skilled pick and pop kind of, big out there too. Maybe, somebody take the pressure off those rebounds, but we want. And you see how Javon was playing, how he had to step out and knock down those threes. So more of a guy like that, a 4 guy, still get you some rebounds, but can knock down that 3-point shot, still have a little handle, but get in there, just kind of mix things up. But yeah, Sonny, you just gotta keep working on your game, man, and try to get better this season. Figure out you a couple of moves. Whoever's coming in, just get with them. And not everything is going to, just 1 or 2 dribble moves, quick spin, up and under, but forget all that. Say you don't have any of that. Erase jump hooks, quick spin, position yourself, get the ball, go up and dunk. Just work on your bounce. That's if you don't do anything but just work on grabbing the ball, going up and dunking. It will work on everything else from that. But yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's what you've gone on a couple of times. It's like, yeah, I didn't know what a post move was, but we can pull up some Terrence Jennings highlight. You have some of those jab, pull up, hit a couple of those. I know there's one against Rutgers, a couple spin, fake, hit him with a little hook. You had some moves back in your day.
I got some type of moves, but hey, once you get to that past that 3rd or 4th, I better be figured out. 'Cause, yeah, man. But the game has evolved though. So when I played, that's what the bigs had to do.
Yeah.
Now the bigs it's a lot more pick and pop shooting. They want, knock down, maybe have a little handle. So hey, it's a different type of game, but hey, it's still effective. Run the floor, duck in, rim run, get the rebound, kick it out, run rim to rim, seal, duck in. If you don't get the ball, you still open it up for your 3-point shooters. So either or, you're still helping the team.
We'll take a quick commercial break, and then after that break, we'll talk about the possible addition of a Euro guard coming in for next season. So we'll catch you on the other side.
When it comes to the wings in the city, there's only one stop that always delivers. This is always our go-to spot in the city. Pull up to Wing Station. If you rocking with Spillin' the Ville, we had to put our name on something special.
Wing Station, flavor that speaks for itself. Grab the Spill in the Meal deal. Crispy wings, bold flavors, fresh every single time. Just wanted to take a second and give a big shout out to Best Way, home of the low price guarantee or it's free, where you can get all your home furnishing needs on a deal. They have everything from smart refrigerators, washer-dryer sets, 86-inch TVs, PS5s, Xboxes, all the way to reclining living room suites and bedroom suites. Bestway offers so many ways to pay, from retail to rent-to-own and even financing through Lendmark. With 2 locations in Indiana, 1 in New Albany and 1 in Jeffersonville, and 5 locations in Kentucky: Radcliffe, Dixie Highway, Hikes Lane, Shelbyville, and Shepherdsville. Stop by today and tell them that we sent you to get $100 off your new item. Now let's get back to the show. Next up, we'll talk about, it's been a rumored possible player coming in for next season. He's about a 6'5" guard, British guard. His name is Quinn Ellis. He's playing over in Italy right now in the top league over there. And I mean, the league he's playing in, it's got people like Umar Ballo. I mean, his team is absolutely stacked. He's got Armani Brooks, who played for the Rockets a few years ago. Shout out, as a Rockets fan. He was pretty fun to watch on a 2-way contract. But they have him. I mean, it's a really physical and stacked league. Terrence, what have you really seen that stuck out from his highlights or film that you've seen?
Man, it's big guard. It's a big guard from what I've seen. You know, really great at penetrating. Would like to see him go to the right a little bit more. You know, that's a key thing. But just looks available. You know, looks ready to go. I'll wait till I can see him up close and how he translate, because I don't know how so far a lot of these overseas guys are translating so quickly to American basketball. I'm starting to think it might take. Not everybody's I guess a Luka or whoever, but you got to see how the speed is different. You know, some of those guys are a little slower overseas. It's more fundamental. You know, you can kind of get your stuff off. It's different. It's a different speed, and you got to understand the language, the terminology. You know, when the screen left, do you understand? It's a screen coming left.
Hey, he's British. He's British, mate. He can understand English.
All right, cool. Man. He might not understand the accent. I gotta say, hey, yo, screen left, Mike. Screen right. Chop. Bro, no, bruv. He's British. You gotta
bruv,
say, bruv.
yeah, it's a bruv. Screen
My
right
bad.
coming, bruv.
Yeah, but screen right coming, bruv. But hey, shout out to him. But he looks aggressive. He looks ready to go, and I'm excited. So, but I'll know more when I see him up close and personal. But from what I've seen, it's definitely something we can use. Definitely something we can use. So we'll see how it goes.
It seems, just looking off of last year's roster, it seems like he fills kind of a void that we kind of didn't really necessarily have from a blueprint level. Like, he seems like this guy wants to be a pure point. Like, he doesn't care about scoring. He's looking to set up his teammates and play defense. And yeah. I mean, I'll take a point guard like that any day if he's a starting point guard backup. But the league that he's in, like the team that he's on, you can't really look at the stats because he's on a loaded team in the Euro League. Like I said, he's got Armani Brooks, and he's averaging, I think, 8 points a game. But the leading scorer in the entire league doesn't even average 20 points a game. So it's like if you just look at somebody's points per game, it's kind of hard to tell how good they actually are from, I guess, a translating standpoint. But he still does. He leads their team in assists. He is 9th in the entire league in assists. And then he is number 8 in steals.
He's a pro, you know. He's a pro, still a young kid. You know, well, he's 24, but He's still fairly young. We just need somebody to come in and be aggressive. And I just like to see, do we have somebody else also in that position, just in case, anything happens, anything. And we just want to make sure that we have other guys in different positions that can step up when the time is needed. Um, and those other guys are getting their work in, getting their shots up, and making themselves better for the next season. And yeah, building that chemistry and that bond. Hopefully, once he gets here, they can immediately start practicing together, start working with each other, and building that camaraderie to make a push next season.
Yeah, we've got London, and if the Quinn Ellis guy commits, I mean, kind of their whole build, and they've kind of got similar play styles too. If you kind of look at it, the Ellis kid shoots a lot of mid-range shots. I don't know if he'll be doing a lot of that at Louisville, but like he's got a nice stroke. So I'm gonna say the more
Yeah,
work he gets in from three, hopefully he can get that up. But I'd still love to get another, just a guy for a fact he's played college ball for 4 or 5. I mean,
mm,
now you can probably play ball for 8 years. Go get an 8th year senior and plug him in at point guard. Somebody
yeah,
what you're going to
yeah,
get on a day in, day out basis. And shoot, if this
mm,
Quinn Ellis guy comes in as a 6-man to begin and he really flourishes and he can step into that 1 or 2 guard and keep that other guy out there,
yeah.
then you hit on both of your investments.
Yeah, man, that's what we're looking to do. I mean, he looks ready to go. Like I said, I want to see him up close and personal. See what his shots looking like. See how he meshes well with the team. See how well he picks up the terminology. We're shaking some stuff up around the coaching staff, so things are going to switch up for everybody as a whole. So I'm sure everybody will be kind of. Well, I think we'll be seeing some different looks, just some different things for this upcoming season. And it's about matching personnel. As long as we got the right personnel, I feel like this system is it's pretty good. It's effective. It's just as long as it's just the right putting the right pieces in the right space and puzzle. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm gonna assume he'll be in a similar situation as Sonny and Zoo in terms of eligibility. I know he's gonna have some hurdles to clear eligibility wise
Mm,
because in 2024 he declared for the draft and he didn't end
yeah.
up getting drafted. He stayed over there, and so he's gonna have to clear some hurdles because he's already gone through that entire draft process. Some people have gotten cleared from it, some haven't, but he seems like he's gonna be a kid because he never played in an NBA contract, anything. He seems like somebody that's going to be able to get cleared from it. But going back into his age, he's an
Mm,
April Fool's baby, April 1st, 2003. He's about to be 23 years old. And so,
yeah.
shoot, I mean, you look at Illinois too. They're having a really good March Madness. Just knocked off Houston. They're basically a
Mm,
Bosnian all-star group. So
yeah.
let's just go to the heart of Bosnia, start ripping those people out because they've got some big old white dogs.
Yeah, they out there doing hit them from how you want it. You want it from the inside, you want it from the outside, man.
They're gonna let you know about it too. That's what I like. Is they're gonna embarrass you on the court. They're gonna push you around, and they're gonna talk that smack the entire. It might not be English. It might be
Mhm.
their language, and you're gonna hear about it the whole time.
Well, yeah, and that's another thing. Overseas it's a lot more physical. So fouls, they're calling a lot more fouls out here. You got to worry about just because you're anticipating that physicality, and it's like, oh, I don't like to be physical. I'm going right around you. So you got to adjust to that type of thing. But
You've talked a lot about just like the physicality and speed level. This guy, his highlights are just filled with pick and roll, trying to get downhill, and basically 3-pointers. And that's kind of like what Pat Kelsey likes to do
mm,
which obviously he's trying to get that mid range too, but
yeah,
it's like those were kind of what he tries to set up to do. And
mm,
so on a physicality and speed level,
mm.
just how difficult and how different is that speed over there?
I mean, it just depends on what type of league you're in. It's intense, but it's more methodical speed. It's like playing slow to fast, slow to fast, slow to fast, and it's a point game where you're just playing fast. Then you're playing. So, and I think you set the tone. You as a team, you want to set the speed of the game. So you want to set the tone, but I just feel like we've been playing a lot faster. We've been trying to get threes up, fast break, get threes up, box out, rebound, get another three up. And then you got to, our transition defense has to get better, get back on defense, sitting down and being able to, you know, take care of that and that aspect. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes just moving forward. And I think he'll be ready. I think this guy's 23. He's ready to go. He's been playing for a while. So I'm excited to see what he can bring.
So this team that he's on, I mean, if you're not, I guess, a Euro fan, you're probably not going to hear much of these guys, but like they're killers on his team. Like they've got 6 guys averaging over 10 points, and then 3 others averaging 8. Last night here, he did play again and I guess he knew the world was watching, or the Louisville fans were watching. He had a career high 18 points, shot 7 of 10 from the field, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. He really plays under control too. He's not like, he might have he's going to have 1-2 turnovers, which I'll take that out of a guy that's he was leading his team in assists, almost 6 a game. So I think that's pretty good. But if we get a commit from him, I mean, it's hard to tell right now because we've never seen the guy play in America, but it's good prospect, I think. Yeah,
it's a good prospect for us, man. Any moves that we're making right now it's going to be in an upward trajectory for us. So like I said, I like to wait till he gets out here. We see I can get a better close look up on him. So yeah, shout out to him, man. We can't wait to have you. Yes, sir.
All right, Terrence, that's everything that we've got today with 35KY. Thank you to Unrivaled, Best Way, Wing Station, and Derrick A. Stewart Realtor. Head into Unrivaled, get your free $26 wash with the links available in our description. Head into Best Way, get your $100 off your new item. That's Spill in the Mill deal at Wing Station and your house from Derrick A. Stewart Realtor. But we'll also have that link to Mac's shirt in the description as well. Go support.
Go support, man. Make sure y'all support, man. Hey, man, shout out all of our sponsors: Unrivaled, Best Way, Wing Station, Best Wings in the Nation, Derrick A. Stewart Realtor. Gonna get you a crib today. Follow Spill in the Ville on all social media platforms. And hey, man, tap in with the tap in, man. Till next time.
Smell you later.
Spill you later. Oh.